do you rely on PRs for content?
I don't rely on them entirely to provide me with a polished, finished story, but what I do in my role is I come up with the ideas, a lot of them myself, and I'll go to PRs and I'll ask them to give me the statistics to back them up, the trends, the sales rises, that kind of thing. However, having said that, if you're a PR and you want to pitch a particular story to me, then you go right ahead and I'll discuss how we can make it work for the Sun.
How do you want PRs to contact you?
Best way for PRs to contact me is by email. I'm out of the office quite a lot, so I'm not always available on the phone. Pitch an idea through to me, just give me a couple of bullet points. I don't need a polished, finished press release. Pitch over the idea and I will have a think about how it can really work, and I will give you a call and we can discuss it, and that way we can develop what's really going to be a page for the Sun rather than just a couple of paragraphs.
What's the one thing PRs need to remember when they're pitching to you?
Be really honest with yourself. Can you see the story in the Sun newspaper? Now, I know a lot of times a client wants blanket coverage, and that's understandable, that's what they're paying you for. But if it's really honestly something that's going to work in the Telegraph or in the Mail, you may not get quite of the same degree of coverage in the Sun. So have a look, see, imagine yourself, could I see that in the Sun with that headline on? If it isn't, then by all means still come to me, but you have to be honest about the level of coverage that you manage your clients' expectations.
What would you say is the perfect career story for the Sun?
Well, the Sun's employment page is Sunemployment. It's very upbeat. There's a lot of bad news out there regarding the economy and firms making employees redundant. What I'm trying to do in Sunemployment is turn that around, show people that there are still jobs out there. So if you've got a company that's recruiting maybe 500, 1,000 workers, come to me, you will be the main piece in Sunemployment that week. We can do you a case study, we can do you quotes from the employers, we can do you a lovely photograph. You've got basically half a page in the Sun all to yourself, which is worth, what, 50, 60,000 pounds in advertising. You can have that. So the perfect story for me is, here's a British company doing well, taking on lots of workers.